On the show, we have books, fashion, art, and so much more. You're watching DXB Today. Good evening and thanks for tuning in. It is another trendy Tuesday here in the DXB Today studios, and we're bringing you the latest from the world of fashion, art and books.
You heard that right. I'm Ahmed Al-Flassi and we're talking rare finds and collector's editions. And we've picked the perfect day because today is International Day of Education.
It's not all as well, because we're also celebrating National Peanut Butter Day. Because, well, there is one. So how about you get yourself a nice peanut butter. Now, I'm going to say jam. Is that right? Peanut butter and jam?
Yeah, but then it's peanut butter and jelly. That's the popular way of saying
jelly,
it. I mean,
potato.
Personally, I think peanut butter, unpopular opinion, I know, is a little bit overrated, although my dog Jake would beg to differ otherwise.
Outrageous.
I mean, I like peanuts and I like butter. The two together, what else?
Yeah, same. It's not my thing. I think a lot of people are going to gasp on this, but peanut butter, yeah, not my favorite.
Well, we're going to give it a go. We're going to celebrate it. Look, it's got a day. Let's celebrate it for one day if we can. And do me a favour, jelly or jam, just leave it aside. Just go with the peanut butter. But thankfully, it's not just us trio down here. We've called in some expert help as usual today. Let's see who we've got in the studio this evening as our guest, co-host.
Hi, I'm Millie Midwood. I'm the Editor-in-Chief of Cosmopolitan Middle East and the Head of Young Women's Lifestyle in ITP Media Group. And I am thrilled to be with the DXB Today team to talk all things fashion, so let's go.
Loving it. Can't wait to hear your take. Millie, on Dubai's fashion and lifestyle scene. Looking forward to this. Now, this city has really emerged as a true global fashion hub over the last few years, with top brands, top designers continuing to flock to the city.
We've also got some inspiring local brands pioneering the future of fashion from right here. And from the looks of it, the future of fashion is sustainable.
Absolutely, and what I love about sustainable fashion is that you can build an in-style wardrobe under a budget, and we can prove it to you. DXB Today reporter Louis took on the challenge of putting together a trendy outfit with just 100 dirhams. Let's have a look.
I'm here right now in Retold in Al Quoz because the call for sustainability is getting louder by the day, and we're better to start than with sustainable fashion. I'm going to be trying to dress myself up head to toe with only 100 dirhams. Brand new outfit for 100 dirhams. Can I do it? Well, let's get Yelena, the general manager of Retold, to help me out. So now I'm here with Yelena. Yelena, how are you?
Great, how are you? Thanks.
I'm doing great, thank you. And I'm very excited to start picking clothes right now with you. But first, a few questions.
Of course.
Tell me, Yelena, I know you've been doing sustainability and pre-loved fashion for well before Retold was born, right? How much do you think has the UAE changed in terms of their acceptance for pre-loved fashion?
It changed quite a lot, especially, I would say, especially after the corona. So I would say that since that time, people start believing in it, and they want to change a lot of clothes. They want to change the outfit, especially when we talk about ladies. So everybody wants it, to be honest.
Especially now, right? I think also because more people are becoming more woke with sustainability as well, right?
And people start traveling more.
Yes.
So they know what they can see over there.
Exactly,
So,
exactly. Yeah. And with Retold, tell us about this whole process that you have in choosing the outfits that we see here today.
So pretty much we are giving people an option where they can sell their items for cash directly on a spot or for store credit.
Okay.
So the point is we give you a credit more than we would offer you the cash, and we want you to come back.
I cannot wait to start shopping now, can we?
Yeah, of course we can.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Let's go with the dress and the jacket. I
Yeah,
love that
cool.
idea. Yeah.
We're
just this.
selling it here now for 40 dirhams. I know. So it's like 1,000 dirham dress for 40 dirhams.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Let's grab a jacket, maybe.
Let's see, maybe this one.
Yeah.
We change it a little bit. So, for example, this jacket now is 20 dirhams.
What shoes would go well with these?
So this one I would suggest, this is the plain style.
Okay.
Safe, plain, there you go.
Sounds like me.
So this is 40 dirhams, this is 25.
Okay.
So now you are literally on 65 dirhams.
Okay.
Let's say we want shoes, I suppose you want plain as it is.
Okay.
Black ones or the beige ones, right? This is 37.
There you go.
This is Massimo Dutti and we're selling it for 20 dirhams.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So we can try those ones as well. We found that out.
Yes, we have. So there you have it. I'm ready to be dressed top to toe in pre-loved fashion, and I did it for less than 100 dirhams. Of course, thanks to Elena of Retold for making me fall in love with pre-loved fashion. You should check it out for yourselves because you're going to fall in love too.
Good on you, Louis. Challenge completed. Now, shopping under a budget, that's a skill to master for all. And I'll put my hands up. I am no retail expert, but I feel there's so many different options, styles and rules. Worry not, surrounded by experts here at DXB Today. Millie, thanks so much indeed for being our guest co-host. Question to you to kick things off. I hear the phrase signature style all the time. Does one invent their own signature style, or does a signature style find you?
I think it's a bit of both. I think it's whatever you feel most confident and comfortable in, but I also think people at the moment are obsessed with personalisation and customisation. You see people walking everywhere with big tote bags with their names embroidered on the front, and I think that's really helped people find a signature style because it's all about something that's unique to you.
Yeah, I'll not be doing that.
Millie, you've
Not
had
yet.
a very busy weekend because we saw stars land at Atlantis, the Royal. We saw international stars blend in with Dubai Bling. Queen Bee was performing, to which I didn't have an invite. A bit of a sore spot for me, sorry about that. But what was your take on the fashion? Because it was a 3-day event and you were there all 3 days. And what was your takeaway from it?
I'm actually so glad you asked that because the itinerary would say things like cocktail chic, but people were coming in full couture gowns, and I was a bit like, did we get different itineraries? But I mean, the fashion there was incredible. Beyonce wore a handful of Arab designers as well, which was really exciting for the region, especially with the amount of international exposure that the whole weekend got. So yeah, it was definitely a fashion-fueled weekend.
In Dubai, it's really hard to get the memo a lot of the times. This just goes to show you that dressing well is an art and a science, and we've got plenty more to learn. That's why we've invited fashion expert to help us. Please help me in welcoming Doha Challa from Style and Trends Manager at Wear That. Doha, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Gosh, that's such a pretty color. I want to know a little bit more about Wear That. Tell us about the concept a little bit.
Absolutely. So Wear That is a bespoke personal styling service for real people, real women. We offer like a hassle-free shopping experience where our stylists curate signature looks from different brands to suit your budget, your body type, your preference. And after you've tried on the pieces and made your selection, you return what you don't like and you only pay for the things that you love and
There's
kept.
such a thing as a hassle-free shopping experience?
Yeah.
That exists, does
At
it?
the comfort of your own home.
That's amazing.
I think that's fascinating. I mean, I personally love dressing myself. I really enjoy fashion. But sometimes I like to have a stylist on board just so they can bring me things that I typically wouldn't pick off a rack.
Yeah.
But if a stylist was to ask me how I would describe my personal sense of fashion, I mean, I would be a little bit startled. I don't know how to explain that. So how does it work for you and your clients? Is there a pre-interview? Do you try and understand their lifestyle and personality a little bit more?
Yes, absolutely. So the customers fill out a survey when they sign up, and they give just basic details on their size, their preference, their fit preference, if they like their clothes loose, fitted, etc. And then you have a conversation with your stylist. And she sends you mood boards and creates with you kind of a guideline on how you want your box to be and what occasion it is for. And
You
that's
guys
it.
also work on a real range of budgets with the brands that you carry, and you've got loads of really niche brands on
Correct.
board that you can't actually find in the malls here.
Yes, correct. We do want to offer our clients the best and really things that are original, not things that you can just buy from any shop.
And what about us, man? What do you guys have for us? Because we're sitting
Too
here.
easy.
Yeah, exactly. Because the idea is amazing. So we want to know how can you guys contribute to us as well?
Maybe one day. I think men are much easier, but hopefully in the future.
Millie, are we seeing a boom in this? There's so many opportunities out there at the moment. Obviously, we've seen that shift onto e-commerce and shopping online as well. Are we seeing more and more opportunities coming up for people to find their own style?
Yeah, definitely. I think especially as someone who runs brands that are for the next generation, it's really interesting seeing what trends Gen Z are pushing. They're really into thrifting, which is why I think it's really interesting you guys are talking about shopping on a budget. I think consumer behaviours have changed massively since COVID, and that stigma of not wearing only new season pieces is really starting to go away. People are kind of looking for that vintage piece or that rare find or something that not other people have. So it's an exciting time.
Doha, let's get some thoughts in terms of what you've brought today, because I see that you've got plenty that you've brought down to the studio. Talk us through this if you can.
Yes, absolutely. So I just focused on two trends for Spring/Summer 2023. One being the DIY denim.
Okay.
So denim will never go out of style, but it does evolve and it comes back in a different, more exciting way.
Whoa, that's double denim.
Exactly. So
Brittany and Justin, eat your heart out.
100%.
Quite exciting.
So think different washes, clashes, embellishment, and you can wear it in many ways. You can dress it up and dress it down. Obviously, the more you layer, the more drama you can create. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so more denim. We have a denim jumpsuit over here.
Yeah, just to show you that denim really is coming in many ways and styles. That you can always find something that suits your own
There's
style.
that metallic silver skirt that caught my eye.
Absolutely. The second trend I wanted to talk to you about is Shine On. Actually, the Business of Fashion just published an article about the surge in occasion wear. I think it's the post-pandemic effect. People are really dressing up. They're not shying away from wearing sparkle even in the morning. So you see a lot of silver, embellishment, sequins, etc. And just like our stylist here, Brooke, is wearing this sequin outfit, but never enough. She's going to throw on this sequin jacket on top, and it just makes it more interesting. It's this multi-layer effect. Yeah.
Great.
Really fun
Thank you so much. It looks amazing. I love the outfit that she's wearing. Thank you for joining us today and for sharing all your tips and tricks with us. It was great. And we'll let you ponder on those for a while as we will take a quick break. Brace yourselves for a real giggle when we're back.
Really?
Welcome back. It is International Day of Education, and what better way to celebrate than to explore our shared love for good books. Do you prefer audio or reading, guys?
Reading.
Reading? Yeah. What about you, Ahmed?
Traditional.
No, audio. I'm not big on reading books, honestly. You see, this is the one thing that we don't have in common.
Millie, you're a magazine editor, so
Yes.
I'm guessing you don't enjoy reading.
I'm one of those people that always has multiple books on the go.
Yeah.
I can't turn away an Audible book that's read by the author. So at the moment I'm listening to Matthew Perry's autobiography because he reads it himself. But then I always have a physical book on the go because being tactile with a book, there's just nothing like it.
I think that's a really good one where you've got the author dictating their own story. Apparently Bono's done a very good one as well called Surrender, about the way he wrote all the songs for U2. And he does it, and then he actually sings the song at the end, so you get an added bonus for that.
Yeah, I mean, it picks up all the nuance of the stories.
And Harry sings apparently in his audiobook as well at the moment.
Okay.
You might have heard of that book. Right, helping us enrich both mind and heart is a special treasure trove of a bookstore. You can find it down at the Al Sakal Avenue. Let's all take a look.
If you love the written word and the smell of paper, Zerzura in Al Sakal Avenue is a treasure trove for book lovers and collectors. Selling first editions, rare books, prints and signed copies of famous novels, it's the kind of place that'll make even non-readers come back to books. Meet its owner, Alex Warren, who's on a mission to get people to disconnect from their digital books in favour of paper.
We live in a new city and we live in an age where everything is going online and digital. So the idea of what we have here is to take things back a bit more offline and have a selection of books. So why books? When you can buy ebooks, you can look at things online and on Google. Well, a book is many different things. It's a piece of art.
Zerzura, like the titles on display here, sounds mystical. It reflects what the place is all about.
So what does Zerzura mean? Yeah, many people ask that. It's actually the name of a legendary lost oasis in the Sahara Desert between Egypt and Libya, which people tried to find over time. There were many expeditions to locate it, kind of an Atlantis of the sands. So I picked that name because it kind of reflects this idea of finding treasure in the form of a book.
Let's have a look at some of the classics right here in the store that book aficionados can gush over.
This is a first edition of the first paperback copy of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, published in 1961. Next, we have a signed first edition of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling from 1998. And a first edition of The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, published in 1986. So all first editions, visually very nice to look at, very collectible books by authors that many people have heard of.
If you're not into the mainstream stuff in English, Alexa has also got rare editions from all over the world.
I have some books from India, from Russia, from Europe, from the Middle East, from Lebanon and Syria to try to appeal to people from those countries.
If Zerzura has piqued your interest, maybe it's time to leave your device for a bit and pick up a good old paperback. Are you up for the challenge?
Absolutely love that. Nothing beats the feel of paper in hand for me. Let's turn to the resident journalist amongst us as well. I mean, we often hear about the death of reading and that younger generations aren't reading at the moment. How do you and the team at Cosmo try and encourage people to pick up a physical copy of the magazine?
One of my most hated phrases is "print is dead," because it just could not be further from the truth. It really has its place in the world as a kind of physical thing for storytelling. One of the magazines I take care of is Grazia, and we have totally relaunched that in the last couple of years from a glossy celebrity tabloid magazine that was printed weekly. It's now a biannual 484-page book.
Wow.
It's a coffee table book. It's people want purposeful premium content that they can display in their home. We're a lot more eco-conscious as well, so people don't want to be throwing things away every week. So that's the way that print media is moving.
I love a good coffee table book. I just worry my daughter's going to doodle all over it, but I love a good coffee table book. Now, it's not just a good book that can help you feel better. Sometimes all it takes is a hearty laugh, and anything can set it off, really. A bad dad joke from Tom usually does the trick. But if you don't have yourself a Tom around, unlucky souls, you can simply practice laughter yoga.
That is a very interesting concept. Here to tell us more is the laughter yoga and happiness coach, Anju Shahani. Welcome to our show.
Hi, thank you for having me here. This is amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I don't know if any of you have tried laughter yoga.
I've tried screaming yoga.
Oh, wow. Screaming yoga?
Yeah, at the smash room, and you get to smash stuff and scream at the same time.
I do that every day at home with my child.
Okay.
I've never tried yoga and I don't laugh, so I'm going to be the grump in the room, all right?
So, no, I'm going to make you laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with the mountain pose, that's it.
So basically, what is laughter yoga? Laughter yoga is a unique concept where anybody can laugh without any jokes or humor or comedy. So it's an exercise routine, it's not a comedy. I'm not a comedian, I am a laughter yoga coach.
I mean, I've attended a laughter therapy. It wasn't laughter yoga, and it was about 20 or 30 minutes. After a certain point, I just felt like I had no energy left. So do you think it's a good way? It's a bit of a workout, really, because you burn so many calories.
Of course it is. It burns at the belly laugh.
Yeah.
Today is belly laugh day, which actually I didn't even know about. But the idea of bringing belly laugh is so important because that's where the benefits come. You know, when we laugh from the belly, we stimulate the vagus nerve, which connects to the brain and the body, and that's when we get our endorphins, and you increases your creativity, you feel good, you can take decisions, your resilience. Everything changes when you laugh.
Let's have a little look at some of the group sessions that you're doing, because I can sort of get, individuals laughing, but do people not go into their shell when they're in a group as well?
Well, I've never had that ever. I've never had that experience. I land up everybody starts laughing because it's contagious. What I start by saying is, fake it till you make it.
Oh, definitely.
Don't you worry about that.
So, just fake it till you make it. Don't judge yourself, don't judge others, and be childlike, because children laugh unconditionally.
True.
You know, and we adults, as we grow older, you know, we have our, you know, egos and things like that that come in between, and we want to prove ourselves. So, are you ready to fake it and laugh with me?
Yeah, I'm ready to fake it. Okay, let's do this.
In
Anju.
laughter, what happens is first you take a deep breath in, you hold it, and laugh it out. Can you see that it's longer because you inhaled? Yeah? So let's do it again. One more big laughter. Take a deep breath in, breathe in. Hold it, and laugh it out with your hands up.
Anju, this has been a good laugh. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We can't wait to have you back. Thank you.
Millie,
Thank you.
it's been fun and games, and before we go, we have to get down to business.
I have never been more ready for anything.
So now we're going to be asking you the DXB 60 challenge. We're going to ask you a couple of questions, and over to Ash.
All right, so we're going to put your knowledge to the test and see how well you've been listening throughout the show. All right, Millie, no pressure. So the score to beat is 11.
I know, I'm ready.
All right,
I did not come to play.
All right, Millie, let's do this. Okay, so this is my first quiz as well. All right, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Today is the National Day of which popular spread? Peanut butter or almond
Peanut butter.
How much was the shopping budget given to our reporter, Louis? 150 or
100 dirhams.
Huh?
100 dirhams.
Yes. What was the name of the sustainable fashion store that Louis shopped in? Green Fashion or Retold Fashion?
Retold.
Did Louis complete her task under budget or on a budget?
Yes.
Fashion expert Doha Challa is the style trend manager at which brand? Wear That?
Wear That.
Is today the International Day of Books or Education?
Education.
What was the name of the rare bookstore we learned about? Books Collective or Zerzura Books?
Can't remember.
Just say one. Okay.
Al Sakal Avenue.
Okay, Zerzura, correct. Where is Zerzura Books located in Dubai? City Walk or Al Sakal? Yes. What is the name of the founder of Zerzura Books? John Green, Alex Warren.
John Green.
The name Zerzura is inspired by a mythical oasis of the same name in which desert? Arabian Desert or Sahara Desert?
Arabian.
Today is also the International Day of what kind of laughing? Giggling or belly laughter?
Belly.
What was the name of the happiness coach who made us all laugh out? Anju Sahani or
Anju
Ashwari
Sahani.
Ajit? Yeah. Okay. What type of laughter exercise does Anju specialize in? Laughter meditation or laughter yoga?
Laughter yoga.
What?
That's it. Time's up.
Good job.
You
All
got
right.
11.
I don't think I took a breath that whole time.
You got 11 answers right, which means you are
Which means I need
on
to come back tomorrow and do
tie.
the same thing again
Exactly,
until I beat
with
myself.
Mithun Desarkar. Well done, you. I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud that we're at the top of the leaderboard. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Mithun Desarkar, 11 questions, and Millie Midwood, 11 questions as well. Well done, Millie.
Well, it's a good marker from Millie. Millie, thank you very much indeed for joining us and being our co-host today.
Thanks so much for having me. This
Great
was so fun.
to have you with us. We'll have you back very, very shortly. Right, do stay with us. Big thanks to all of our guests as well. We've got more guests coming. In fact, is that the sound of drums I hear? It's coming next.
Welcome back. I'm with Syrian drummer Ines Halal, who is also the founder of Drums Corps UAE, the only organization in the Middle East promoting marching bands.
Hey.
Ines, it's great to have you back.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. We got to know you a little bit during Expo 2020, and
Yes.
it's great to have you on DXB today. Tell us
Thank
a
you
little
so
bit
much.
about the drums, because every culture has drums which is quite specific to their culture.
Yes.
Tell us about the sort of drums that you're going to be playing today.
Today I'm going to play darbuka, which is like an instrument mostly used in the Middle East, like Syria, Lebanon, of course Egypt, for the belly dancers.
Oh.
So it has a very nice sound, and it's mostly used for the Middle Eastern type of music.
Okay.
So
I love Middle Eastern music. How old were you, or how young were you when you first started playing this?
actually, I was very young, but because I used to see my father playing, like with his band and with his friends. So, like, I just took it by heart. And since then, like later, like when I was 17, I started playing drums, like on drum set, and percussion, because I also love percussion. So now I use so many other instruments, but all related to percussion.
And also, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, you're the only organization in the UAE that has marching bands.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Actually, I'm trying to promote the huge types of events for marching band, but not also for the events itself. Mostly it's for the effect on young people and children. They would be learning while being in such organization.
And you know what? I'll give you some time to prepare. And in the meanwhile, before we go, I'm going to throw to Tom, who has some important information for you.
Ash, thank you very much indeed. That's right. Now, before we go, don't forget to check out the DXB Today competition, where you and a friend can win a chance to go and see the one, the only Hans Zimmer this Saturday down at the Coca-Cola Arena. All you need to do is head down to the Dubai One Instagram page, follow the instructions on DXB Today competition post. We'll be announcing the winner Friday show, end of the week, OK? So make sure you tune in for that. Another chance to win, of course, tomorrow. It's a Wow Wednesday tomorrow. You ready for the wow?
I'm absolutely ready to
Are we
be
done with the
wowed.
trendy?
Yes, we're done with the trendy.
Thanks so much indeed, Ash. And Ahmed, thank you very much indeed to you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, it was amazing, you guys, being by
Great
your
first
side.
show, Ahmed.
Yeah, thank you.
Natural. That's it from us. OK, let's head over. Well, back tomorrow, same time, same place. Make sure you join us. In the meantime, let's head over to the main stage where Inas is waiting. Inas, take it away.
Absolutely.